Hi everyone, it's me Giovanni, and so here's a new AI image that I created. Shadow Ryukenshin with Shadow the Hedgehog. I never thought this would actually be possible, but after I created an image of Sonic the Hedgehog, this is now actually possible. At first it wasn't possible, probably due to violating community policies and copyright issues, but nope, this is still possible. Thank God. So yeah, don't they look beautiful? I think so too. Anyway, so for some reason yesterday I went to see if there was anything on CNN News, but apparently I saw that and it involved you know who? And apparently they have the audacity to I'm really concerned because my dad is gonna go on vacation for a week to go to the dentist. And if he's no longer gonna go to Guatemala to, get some stuff that's cheaper there, then honestly, yeah, my dad and I are just stuck in America where we're all gonna die. Not literally, but, yeah, you know who is an absolute jerk. He just won't let anyone be who they are, travel to certain places. No, he just, why can't someone just kill him? Why? Why can't someone just kill him already, okay? I want him to die. I want him to die. He's being an absolute jerk. And now people who want to travel to certain places around the world are gonna suffer because of what might happen. Great. But you know what? Whatever happens, happens. And you know what? We just need to deal with it. Okay. I'm not gonna freak out. I just stupidly searched up CNN and news and just, yeah. Anyway, now, like I said, the last video about people complaining about pretty much everything online, about people of color, people of sexuality, and people of gender identity, especially if they're trans, non-binary, or gender fluid. Yeah, they're absolutely crazy. They're conservative, bigoted assholes who don't seem to care about anything other than, being around the status quo. Screw the status quo. And Hunter Schafer as Zelda, I can totally see Hunter Schafer as Zelda, especially fan edits. And due to Zelda, in the actual games, Link poses as a woman to get into women's spaces, and Zelda has a separate alter ego that's a man with their own name and own look. So, and Link was created to be androgynistic, meaning that they, meaning that Link, as a man, can still look like a woman, at least. You know what I mean. So, I don't see the problem with Hunter Schafer, a trans woman, as Zelda. I mean, I searched up Hunter Schafer as Zelda on YouTube, and apparently people are not happy about it as well. Just a couple of them, mostly white, bigoted men who think that these things are woke and still are, and I don't know, honestly, I really do not want to talk about it. Hunter Schafer as Zelda, I can totally see it, and I have no problems with it. If anyone is angry about Hunter Schafer as Zelda just because she's a trans woman and think that they're woke, honestly, screw you. Screw them. Don't listen to them. Just be happy that these things might happen. I mean, whatever happens, happens. If it's gonna happen, then it's gonna happen. Deal with it. Anyway, so mainly I want to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's, so let's get into it. So, William Afton. As I might know, William Afton is probably born evil. He's a narcissist. He doesn't care about anyone other than himself. And he's a jerk. He's an abusive, neglectful, narcissistic jerk. Due to multiple theories about William Afton, what can be said about William Afton? Canonically, he's a narcissist. He was just born evil. He can certainly act like a charismatic man, but in reality, he's a cold-blooded, narcissistic killer who, in the books, doesn't actually enjoy killing because of fun. He kills mostly due to scientific reasons, scientific purposes. And that's understandable, at least. Now, I've seen someone's video about the many versions of William Afton, and I decided to finally watch the video, and I like it. The only things that I see the problem with him discussing the multiple William Aftons or purple guys in certain adaptations. For example, Pop Goes. Some people completely gloss over the fact that Simon, the purple guy, is the brother of Jeremy Fitzgerald, not Fritz Glade. Fritz Glade is just Jeremy Fitzgerald's new identity. I mean, canonically, Pop Goes takes place after FNAF 2, and Jeremy suffered the bite of 87 from Toy Bonnie. In that universe, Jeremy went to England under the new identity of Fritz Glade, and he has a daughter, and due to Fritz Glade, Jeremy having PTSD due to Toy Bonnie biting him in the frontal lobe, he is completely traumatized by it, and when his daughter, Bonnie, poses with a Toy Bonnie mask, Fritz kills his daughter, which Bonnie actually intended for that to happen. And Simon as Purple Guy, now Springtrap, and then just a artificial intelligent tall skeletal robot. Simon is just evil. And Bonnie kills her father, Fritz, and Simon destroys the main protagonist, a robot named Strings, and presumably leaves the Pop Goes Pizzeria. Yeah, many people gloss over the fact that Fritz Glade is just Jeremy Fitzgerald and Simon is Jeremy Fitzgerald's brother. And that Jeremy has a daughter named Bonnie. I feel like it's kind of similar to Mary Schmidt from Five Nights at Candy's, where she is similarly underrated because she's mostly a fan character, but I love her, and I love Simon Fitzgerald and Bonnie, so. And now for the Day Shifts at Freddy's series, so apparently Dave Miller is indeed William Afton, especially from the official books and games. However, Dave Miller, born William Afton, was in fact purple, similar to Dormitibus, which is a game that I do not want to talk about. And reasonably so. William Afton was born with purple skin, similar to Dormitibus Gravy White. However, nobody wanted him because of his parents abandoned him because of the purple skin, put into an orphanage, and nobody wanted him because of his purple skin. Sorry. Anyway. Now, apparently, I heard this story before, and basically Henry Miller was the actual purple guy, but and Dave Miller took the fall for the murders. But the story depends on who you ask, and you know what? I'm not going to question it. At this point, I just don't care anymore about what happens. I mean, whatever happens, happens. Like I said multiple times, especially due to stuff that's going on in the world. I mean, I live in a state, I live in a city where nothing bad happens, and, yeah. It's a good thing I'm not those people living in other states and other cities where bad stuff is just happening to everyone else. I'm serious. So, yeah. Since Secret of the Mimic is gonna come out on June 13th, which is Friday the 13th, I'm kind of excited, but at the same time I wouldn't really care either. What I do know is that Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is gonna come out in July, and I'm super excited about that. The same time as Secret of the Mimic is gonna come out, there's also some movies gonna come out that exact day. Anyway, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it or not. Please stay safe, stay at home, stay away from protests and segregated areas. Bye.